Alright, so in terms of combustion, complete and incomplete, before we start, just the basic definition of combustion, it's the burning of fuels. And in this example, or the examples you're looking at, we'll be looking at hydrocarbons, so alkanes and alkenes. Now, for the types of combustion, we have complete combustion, and for complete combustion, it uses the blue flame, so it's a clean flame. A lot of oxygen is present and carbon dioxide is made. So for example, if we're burning methane, that is the fuel. We need oxygen to burn fuel, so fuel plus oxygen gives you carbon dioxide and water. So again, these are the three components for a complete combustion. Blue flame, lots of oxygen, and you make carbon dioxide. The fuel can be anything. It can be any hydrocarbon. So it can be methane, ethane, propane, propene, butene. I've just given methane as the example here. So that is complete combustion. Now for incomplete combustion, the key traits for incomplete combustion. So instead of the blue flame, it is the yellow flame. And there are two types here. You've got, depending on the amount of oxygen. So you have less oxygen and very little oxygen. If you are using less oxygen, you end up making carbon monoxide. So instead of carbon dioxide, you're making carbon monoxide. And if you have very little oxygen, then you're only making carbon. So these are the two examples for the equations for incomplete combustion. Remember, there are two types, and the two types depend on the amount of oxygen. You can have less and very, very little. So for example here, this is the fuel. It's methane because it's one carbon. So 2 CH4 plus 3 oxygens gives you 2 carbon monoxides and 4 waters. So again, the key thing for incomplete combustion for the products, if you have little oxygen, it is carbon monoxide here. It's carbon monoxide. Now if you have very little oxygen, this is the fuel, so 3 carbons, that is propane. So this is propane plus 2 oxygen gives you carbon and water. So again, here the main product, this is for very little oxygen, you have carbon as a product. So again, just remember for incomplete combustion, two types depending on the amount of oxygen. Less oxygen, carbon monoxide, very little oxygen, just carbon. And these are the two examples we have here. And for complete combustion, it's a lot of oxygen and you produce carbon dioxide. And that's combustion, complete and incomplete.